All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Serena. I'm from DevPost, and I am very excited to be here with Leah and Ian from IBM. We're going to be talking about a number of getting started things here today, but first I want to give everybody a couple of minutes to log on. So bear with us, go about your email, eat your lunch, hang out with us for just a couple minutes as we allow more people to log on to this event, and then we will get started. All right, so we've got a couple of viewers. We're going to go ahead and get started now. So just to recap, my name is Serena. I work at DevPost. We are the platform that is powering the Bluemixathon, and I am joined by Leah and Ian from the Developer Works team. They are the team at IBM who is putting on this wonderful event. And we wanted to talk to you guys today about a few things to really help you get started. We're going to be covering a few different areas, including how to register for the competition, how to obtain your extended trial, and also how to work within Bluemix once you're inside, and then finally how to submit your application. If you have any trouble hearing us during this presentation or have any questions of any kind, there is a QA box that should be available in your screen, and you can definitely hit that. I will also note that you may be listening a little bit behind the time. There should be a little running time cursor at the bottom of your screen. If you want to come up to real time for us, just go ahead and slide that all the way to the right, and you will begin listening in real time. So that should be pretty obvious. Kind of looks like a YouTube time to go type of a meter on the bottom there. So, like I said, if you have any questions, we are going to be taking questions at the end of each section, and I'll let people know when that happens. And then I'll also be taking questions at the end of the entire presentation. So feel free to fire away whenever you have a question, and we will absolutely get those questions answered for you at the best we can. If we need to, we will follow up with responses later on, but hopefully we can answer everything on air today. So, without much further ado, I'm going to go through how to register for the competition, how to sign up for your Bluemix extended trial, and then also how to make sure that that extended trial is actually working. So I'm going to go ahead now and share my screen. Alrighty. Here we go. All right, so here you are seeing the Bluemixathon page. And the first thing you're going to need to do when you come to this Bluemixathon page is, number one, take a look, make sure you're eligible, all that fun stuff. But really what we're going to focus on here is how to register. So at this point, I am not logged in, and I have not registered for this competition. So I'm going to go ahead and click this register button. And it's going to ask me to log in or to create a new account. So I already have an account. So I'm going to go ahead and log in using that account. And you're going to see that it says, oh, I have registered. So up here at the top of my page, it says, thanks for registering. Next, enter a submission or look for teammates. I'm also getting a fun little pop-up that's asking me where I heard about the hackathon, what has motivated me to register, and am I planning to submit. So I'm going to say I heard about this from DevPost IBM webinar. And then I like Bluemix, and maybe. I'm not sure if I'm going to submit yet, but I'm going to check that out. So that's going to go away, and then you're going to see that there's two new options over here on the right panel. These new options are enter a submission or look for teammates. So now that I'm registered, I can access a pretty cool tool from within the Bluemix platform that allows me to look for other people to team up with. So I'm going to click this look for teammates button. I see that there's 221 other people who have registered for this hackathon. And a little pop-up comes over here that says, hey, you know what? You're going to have more success if you update your portfolio. So right now you'll see I have one project in my portfolio, and I have a place here where I can say I'm looking for teammates, and I can introduce myself. I can talk a little bit about what I would like to do, what teammates I'm looking for, etc. And I can save that. I can also go down here to anyone with a message box to the right of their name, and I can message them specifically. And so what that is going to actually allow us to do here is send a note directly to this individual saying, you know, why I want to work with them, and then it's going to send the email from the email that is connected to my DevPost account and share the progress that way. The other thing that's going to happen once we actually register for the competition is we're going to get access to our Bluemix sign-up code. So as you know, typically there's a 30-day sign-up or 30-day free trial for the Bluemix services, and we are extending that through the end of the competition for this particular competition. So once you actually receive or register for the competition, you're going to get an email that looks quite a bit like this. It's going to say quick start, time to set up your Bluemix account, and it's going to include instructions for how to do this. You have to use this Bluemix registration link in order to sign up for a new Bluemix trial. So I'm going to go ahead and click that here. And it's going to pop me over to this fun little registration page. Now you'll notice that there's a bunch of extra parameters up in the top of our URL screen. This is what's telling us that you are going to be contributed to the Bluemixathon and that your trial is going to be automatically extended. So I already have an IBM ID, so I'm not going to go ahead and create a new one, keep it clean for the IBM folks. But if you were starting from scratch, you would go ahead and fill this on out. Once you've done that, it's going to send you a confirmation. You'll go through that, and then when you come back in, I'm going to show you how you're going to confirm that your trial has been extended. Now, one quick thing to note as I'm doing this is that even though I said that you will be added to the list of folks to have their trials extended, it might not happen automatically. And what I mean by that is it might take a day or two in order for your trial to be extended. Don't freak out. If it's more than a couple of days, please do email us and let us know. You can email support@devpost.com, or you can email me directly at serena.devpost.com, and we'll get that set up for you. So the way to make sure that your DevPost, or excuse me, that your Bluemix account has been extended is by checking out this lovely little counter here. So this is showing the time left in your trial. So for us, there's 49 days left in this trial extension, and you should see it counting down each day. If your date starts at 30 or below 30, that means your trial has not been extended, and you can go ahead and contact us to make sure that you can be extended by, again, emailing serena@devpost.com or support@devpost.com. All right, so at this point, I'm just going to ask if there's any questions about that, about registering for the competition, signing up for DevPost, signing up for your Bluemix account. Any questions on that? All right, doesn't look like there's any questions on that right yet, which is fine. So what I'm going to do at this point is hand it over to Ian, and he's going to walk us through kind of how to look at some of the services within this Bluemix dashboard and see if there are any questions about that.